Andrew Tate is a controversial figure, to say the least. So controversial, in fact, that right now, if you go into the YouTube search bar and type in Andrew Tate, the autocomplete will just completely stop, like it's trying to remove any mention of his existence. Now, Mr. Tate has been banned on pretty much every social media you can imagine, with the last bastion being Twitter, because of course it was Twitter. I think at this point, the only place you'll see him, apart from his words of wisdom on Twitter, is re-uploads on TikTok, where they have some kind of Christian Bale, Sigma, American Psycho music on the bottom half, and then the top half will be Subway Surfers or a Family Guy episode. Now, to catch you up to speed, at the minute, Andrew Tate is being held in a jail cell in Romania on the grounds of human trafficking charges. While they investigate, they're keeping him in a cell. The whole reason he's in jail is its own video that I talked about a little bit ago. Basically, he beefed with Greta Thunberg on Twitter. She ratioed him, and then he did some like call out video, and there was a pizza box, and on that pizza box was a name, and apparently police used that to track down where he was. That story, by the way, was complete BS. That didn't actually happen. Someone on Twitter just lied about it, posted it, and because Twitter loves to dunk on people without any kind of verifiable proof, everyone ran with it. He is being held in a Romanian cell at the minute, by the way. That is true. Just the whole pizza box thing was complete BS. Now, if you go into Andrew's Twitter and look at his pin page, you can see this promotional video here with a green screen of like a jet crashing that I would literally use in MLG montage parodies back in 2016, although he's using it completely unironically.
The world is influence. It's always been about influence. Pitched battles in which armies go to war with machines of death.
And in that link, if you click on it, he is selling an influencer program that tells you amazing things like drop shipping and doing press-ups is good for your chest, and many other things that men should kind of learn when they hit the age of like 12. The problem is with these like influencer programs, they're no better than the stuff Jake Paul was like pulling 2 years ago. It's giving you information that you already know, that you should know, but the only reason it's beneficial is because it's being told to you by someone that you look up to. So it turns from like basic information to you being Tony Soprano sat there in the reclining chair while the therapist tells you how you're going to sort your life out. I've got to wake up at 3 a.m. every day. I've got to do 1,000 push-ups. I've got to invest everything in Dogecoin. CEO grind set. Now, Andrew Tate has been tweeting a lot since he was in jail. I'm sure a lot of it was from like, you know, social media managers, but he has been doing some legitimate tweets himself. Like, for example, this one here of him sat in like a temple or something, thinking he's like Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender, with the caption, "My body is in jail, but my mind is not in jail. Do you understand?" Also, on the side of his legal team, which are probably the same people that Aiden Ross has on payroll, his lawyers are now using the excuse, which Alex Jones used verbatim, that he's playing a character. This isn't the real Andrew Tate. He's doing a bit. A very extended bit that's made him a lot of money. The problem is, you can argue that it's a character, but for how long Andrew's been doing the character, it's the equivalent of nuking that town in Fallout 3 and then saying it was a misclick. But there's been an update in the recent hours to the Tate saga, and that is apparently he has cancer. Lung cancer, to be specific. Now, this was posted on Twitter. I know, but believe me, get that audible sigh out the way, because if it's posted on Twitter, people just eat shit up without any kind of proof. I would not blame you for thinking this is complete BS. I mean, I've already talked about the pizza box earlier. That was complete BS, and that still got well over 100,000 likes, even though it's just a total lie. The problem is with the internet highway, everyone believes something initially, and then when it's time for the actual facts to come out, everyone's moved on and they're just picking the next carcass. Now, this Tate expose, these leaked medical documents, were posted by someone claiming to be an investigative journalist, which again is another red flag. To be fair though, they don't have gaming journalist in the bio, so you can believe what they're saying about 1% of the time. Now, the tweet here shows that he's had a medical examination, and apparently the results of it were really alarming. It was a CT scan, and there's a pretty high chance that he could have lung cancer. If it's true, I assume, if anything, from like all the Cuban cigars that he's been smoking, because every single video, every single podcast, you will see Andrew Tate puffing on some kind of cigar like he's Tony Soprano. The report also says that he needs an urgent biopsy, and if there's a 6-month delay, this diagnosis could be fatal. And apparently he's lost around 10 kilograms in weight, which obviously is not a good sign of health, regardless of cancer or not. Now, obviously, Twitter did its thing. They quote tweeted the document, the report, saying, "Where's the validity? Where's the proof? How do we know that you didn't just open up Microsoft Excel spreadsheet and then just shit out this random doc to attack Andrew Tate and give his haters something to latch on?" I'm only joking, they didn't do that. They quote tweeted celebrating that he's gonna die. One of the quote tweets even said, "Bro, think he Walter White," which is just the most Twitter thing imaginable. The hive mind is in full effect. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not an Andrew Tate defender. I don't watch his content at all, mostly because I'm over the age of 15. I don't hate women. too much, and I've also had sex. But everyone in the quote tweets is basically celebrating the fact that he could die of cancer. I mean, it's pretty fucked up. I'm not going to be the moral police and say, don't do that. That's very immoral. Don't do, you know, like the little cricket on Jack Horner's neck in that Puss in Boots film. But again, celebrating the fact that someone could die, it is kind of off-putting. I mean, there are rare exceptions, like for example, you know, if it's like a certain Austrian painter or a Twitch streamer I don't like. Now, that's where the story should end, and if that was the case, I would not even be talking about this. But even the tabloids, the actual internet journalists, the people that work in an office doing a 9 to 5, like writing words on a screen, like what I do, but like they don't do it at home, they're reporting on it as well. And the best thing is, they probably know it's BS because the amount of quotations they're using saying it's leaked medical documents. Leaked medical documents. To be fair, they're doing that to save their ass in case the story ends up being BS, which in this case, it's a 50-50 chance. Now, I do want to present a case study. Me being a, you know, very big internet journalist, I have loads of fact-checking under my belt. I want to give some examples of how this could be true and how it could be complete BS. So it could be true because medical records get leaked all the time. It is actually worryingly easy to get hold of someone's medical documents. Usually, if you've got their full name, not even address, you'll probably be able to find something on them. I mean, for example, in the UK, the NHS, our National Health Service, our free healthcare, that was hacked back in August 2022. There was a huge hack, and hackers managed to get patient info, data, because like hospitals, care centers, they've got really shit internet security. Like, I'm not joking. Most hospitals in the UK that hold very confidential private data, they probably just have like a McAfee free trial that expired 7 months ago. And also presenting the argument that this could be complete BS. I just think the fact that it's lung cancer it's a little bit on the nose. To me, it comes across as like a troll because you know how many cigars he smokes in his videos, right? Like in his podcasts as well, like I said earlier. I feel like this is someone that's doing a bit either for him or just to shit on him, because it's this kind of like perfect irony that the guy that's like, you know, the big macho smoking cigars gets lung cancer. You can see the actual tweet here. Obviously, it's covered in just, you know, watermarks out the ass. I'm writing this letter in my capacity as Mr. Andrew Tate's primary care physician. I'm a consultant in family medicine and medical director of King's College Hospital London in Dubai. Andrew is currently being investigated for a lesion in his right upper lung at King's College Hospital London in Dubai. Now, even though he is being held in a prison in Romania, this could be like a bit of an older report because he is based in Dubai. It is my professional medical recommendation that Andrew is urgently repatriated to the United Arab Emirates to undergo these medical investigations without delay. Time is of the essence, and any further delay in the above investigations may have serious negative implications for Andrew's physical health. You can also see a timeline of events here. So 5th of December 2022, he had an appointment. 5th of December at 12, he had a chest x-ray. 12th of December at 0800, appointment for a CT scan. Appointment with a pulmonologist, King's College London. He was scheduled to have an urgent PET CT scan, bronchoscopy, and CT guided biopsy in the lung lesion in January 2023. So by the look of this letter, they basically want to get him back into Dubai to be able to do medical examinations. But obviously he's being held in a cell right now in Romania, and it doesn't look like they're going to let him out anytime soon. Because every time Andrew is about to get out because they can't find anything, the judge then extends it, saying that he's like a flight risk or something. He's going to go on the run. In the posterior segment of the right upper lobe, a sizable space occupying is identified as detailed above. The finding is non-specific. So if it's true, it's absolutely insane. I mean, the Tate copers are going to be saying it's complete BS, and then the people that hate him are going to be saying it's true, and they're basically just going to be praying for his downfall. So, I mean, this report, you'll probably hear a lot more about this in the coming hours. I wouldn't even say days. I think by the end of today, there'll probably be a huge update on it. I imagine Andrew Tate himself will probably speak out about it because this will reach rounds to him. Andrew is someone that loves to comment on people that shit on him. So I feel that if he's quiet about this document and he doesn't actually give it any kind of attention, that's bad for him. Very bad. That kind of almost confirms it. But yeah, I'm sure the comment section down below is going to be an absolute cesspit. Jesus.